Alright guys, we're back with another Mass Effect reaction. This one is rare Mass Effect 2 scene, bringing Garrus to the quarantine zone on Omega. I don't remember who I picked to go with me, but let's see.
What happens
Let's see what happens.
Bring Garrus.
That's my fault. That's my fault. I knew it was oddly quiet. Hold on now. Bop. Bam. Just like that. Him with that. Bop. Bop.
Into the quarantine zone on Omega during Morden's recruitment mission in Mass Effect 2. We'll be exploring some unique dialogue and interactions that happen in this scenario. Keep watching to see it all. What's up, everyone?
He don't got a helmet on or nothing in the
Before we
zone?
begin, I have a bunch of different Mass Effect Trilogy guides and lore videos on my
That's
channel,
fair.
so if you're interested in seeing more, hit that subscribe button. Morden, when you reach the quarantine zone, Garrus will chime in with some joking remarks about the plague.
Quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
I feel like I remember that, but maybe I changed him out.
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
This mission's important. I need you to come along.
Wow,
It's dangerous.
that's crazy.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Garrus is always down.
Garrus will develop a bit of a cough.
Is it hot in here, or is it just... Oh, that's not good.
What the
When you reach Morden's clinic, he will just straight up vaccinate Garrus the moment you walk through the door.
Oh, that's cool.
Professor Morden Solus?
Turian physiology, resilient with simple immunobooster. Should be fine now.
So thankfully our favorite Turian
Okay.
isn't sick anymore. Thanks, Morden. I wager most people will miss this on a first playthrough, since Edie and Miranda strongly
I did.
suggest that you complete Morden's mission first before recruiting any other squad mates.
I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, a Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
And you won't know yet that Archangel is Garrus, so you may be less inclined to rush
I
off
think I already knew
an
that
unknown mercenary.
when I was playing, because I remember playing it way back
Now
in
you
the
might be
day.
asking, how do other alien squad mates react to the Omega Plague? As far as I know, Morden must be recruited before Horizon, leaving Grunt as the only other non-human squad member you can bring along for this mission in the vanilla version of Mass Effect 2. Grunt has some unique dialogue as well.
A plague zone? Great.
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
I'm not afraid of a disease. I don't get sick.
This mission's important. I need you to come along, even if
Can we just appreciate how thorough Big Dan is?
it's dangerous.
I don't get sick. I don't get sick.
Let's find Morden. Hopefully he's found a treatment. Professor Morden Solus?
Broken cure, supplemented with blood blocker to avoid blood rage reaction. Excellent. We'll be fine, we'll be fine.
One other thing to note, you can unlock characters like Tali, Thane, and Samara early enough to complete this mission with them in your squad if you use mods or a save editor like Jibbed. This will allow you to access unique dialogue with all of these squad mates as well. A
Really?
YouTuber named
That's cool as hell.
J. has a compilation of all alien reactions to the plague, which I'll link in the description if you want to hear those comments. Here's a fun fact
Oh, that's
about Mass
fire.
Effect 2. The game was originally planned to allow the player to recruit any potential squad mate at the beginning of the game, but BioWare couldn't fit the entire game on a single disc for the Xbox 360, so they decided to split Tali, Thane, and Samara's missions into a second act on a separate disc. This is why you can't recruit these characters until after you complete the Horizon mission.
Okay.
BioWare applied the same version for the PC release as well, even though PC doesn't have the same technical restrictions. However, the developers
that's
have already
fire.
created unique dialogue and cutscenes for all characters for each mission in Mass Effect 2. The
Wow.
game was structured for the Xbox 360. These interactions are basically buried in the game now. I am curious to see if they will update this for Legendary Edition and allow you to recruit any squad mate at the beginning of Mass Effect 2.
They didn't.
Since most games are digital download these days anyway, it's not like there are any technical barriers to keep the game split up in this way anymore. I doubt they'll change it since it's already been this way for over a decade.
Right.
But hey, it's a thought anyway.
Bro, that's crazy. That's what... listen, I've been a console player my whole life. I've only recently become kind of a PC player. Now, anytime a PC player would be like, oh, we hate that it's also on console because it limits it. Oh, well, people really say that about last gen and next gen. And I was like, how much does it really hold it back? That's crazy. That's crazy. Obviously, this is completely different Xbox 360 compared to the hardware these days, but It's interesting. I'm actually gonna go to the comments. What was it, J-Jock? Yep. Let's see.
I'm not looking for a fight, but I'm on a mission. I need to find Morton Solus.
Hey, I'm not stopping you. Just know that the quarantine gate guards will open fire as soon as you...
Plague zone. Great.
This mission is important. I need you to come along, even if it's dangerous.
I don't get sick.
Nigga was just born talking about he don't get sick.
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
I'm not afraid of a disease. I don't get sick.
I don't know if I'm vulnerable to this plague. My people have few diseases.
This mission is important. I need you to come along, even if it's dangerous.
Whatever you feel best. If you need me, I'll risk it.
God damn, this nigga's always...
Diseases.
This mission...
He's already sick, bro. You go bring him into the...
I
Oh,
don't know
man.
if I'm vulnerable to this plague. My people have few diseases.
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
Whatever you feel best. If you need me, I'll risk it.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere
Oh, I've already
nice?
seen that.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills...
I need you to come along, even if it's dangerous.
Right.
A plague zone. The rules of civilization fall away in such areas.
This mission is important. I need you to come along, even if it's dangerous.
I have no intention of remaining behind. A plague zone.
Okay.
The rules of civilization fall away in such areas.
Goddamn
It's safer to stick with a
Justicar.
squad who's immune to the plague.
I will come, unless you do not wish it.
Made lunch.
My suit filters out every known germ, toxin, parasite, and allergen. I shouldn't have trouble unless it's breached.
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
I'll be fine unless my suit gets torn.
Right.
If that happens, I'm probably dead anyway.
Golly. Okay. That does make
My
sense.
suit filters out every known germ, toxin, parasite, and allergen. I shouldn't have trouble unless it's breached.
This mission is important. I need you to come along, even if it's dangerous.
I'll be fine unless my suit gets torn up. If that happens, I'm probably dead anyway.
Okay, yeah. It makes sense that they have basically the same response. It works for both. It's very smart when it comes to making a script. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. If you did like the videos, or like this video, and then go to the original videos and like them. Other than that, keep your head up. Peace.
I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil because I'm blind to it all.